everyone, it's V from Casually Fragrant. Today I'm going to be doing a review on Lipstick Fever by Juliette Has a Gun. This is the 50 ml bottle that I purchased from Sephora online, and it was released in 2020, so it's a new fragrance. It is a free floral and powdery scent. To get straight into the notes, we have raspberry, violet, iris, patchouli, vanilla, and cedar. I definitely get raspberry, and I also get a powdery note in this. The name Lipstick Fever is extremely fitting for this fragrance. Just want to talk briefly about this packaging. I love the way Juliette Has a Gun packages their fragrances. They come in this kind of smooth foam, and then inside, let's see if it picks up, the bottle actually sits in there. Quite protected, and I find it a really kind of innovative way to make sure that the bottle doesn't break on delivery. This is a Eau de Parfum. And, oh, and this here, I love the cap. Is got weight to it. It's got Juliette Has a Gun written on it, and it's got this beautiful, like, the lettering has this like silver writing, but it's almost like iridescent as well. I think the lights in here are really playing on it. I really like the Juliette Has a Gun bottles. I love weighty fragrance bottles. They just seem more high quality to me. And Juliette Has a Gun is one of the first niche brands I got into that really created a monster, because I ended up being obsessed with perfume, but I have way too many now. But the other fragrance, which is basically spelled MMMM ... I will leave a link of that fragrance down below if you're interested. I've gotten a few Juliette Has a Gun fragrances in the past, some travel sizes, some full sizes, and I really like the brand, and I felt like I really needed to pick up this scent, Lipstick Fever. So it almost, you really get the raspberry and you get the makeup scent. Like anyone who, it's almost like you have, you're drinking a martini, but your lipstick is one of those like cheaper lipsticks that just smudges and it gets all over the rim of the martini glass. And then you go back to get another sip of your drink, and it's like some raspberry martini or Cosmo or something, and you can taste your lipstick. So that is exactly what this smells like raspberry juice with a lipstick smudged on a glass. That is this scent to me. I don't get too much of the cedar. I think it's kind of subdued in this scent, like it's not too woodsy. I definitely get the iris and some of the violet and a bit of the vanilla too. Like it's definitely a soft, and in my point of view, leans more feminine scent, but as with all fragrances, they're all unisex. This one though has it's got that raspberry sweetness to it without it being overpowering. I think this would be a great scent to wear sort of year round actually, because I don't find the fruitiness in this too sweet. And I think that Juliette Has a Gun really does gourmand notes really well. So whether it's like kind of a candy scent or a fruit scent, I find that they really tend to do kind of foodie scents really well in their line from the fragrances that I've had from them before. And Lipstick Fever, it's an interesting scent. It smells like lipstick, I'm not gonna lie. The dry down does lose that initial kind of waxy, powdery lipstick smell in my point of view. And I've only worn it a couple times, but you definitely get that raspberry vanilla dry down. The first time I smelt it, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't sold on it, but it seems like each time I've smelt it since, there's something that kind of draws me towards it. Is it a safe blind buy? So I would recommend with Juliette Has a Gun, because they are expensive, to always go for their travel size first. They come with a spray, it's not a roller ball. And I find if you go through that entire travel size, then it's time to get the full bottle. I'm not sure if Lipstick Fever has the travel size available right now. Usually the travel size comes out later, I find. The full bottle sizes usually come out first. I think it is a relatively safe blind buy, but there's that powdery edge of that waxy lipstick that I think might be off-putting to some people. But if you know what I'm talking about and you like scents like that and you want something in that same kind of family for scents and you're familiar with it, then I think you'd really like it. So that's my review on Lipstick Fever. I should mention also that it's moderate to long longevity. I found online Fragrantica said it was more moderate and moderate projection on me, but I found it was a bit moderate to long for me, so it wasn't just moderate. So it did have some lasting power. I think this would be something that would smell really good if you sprayed it into a scarf or something like that. With that raspberry, I think that would be a great scent to spray into your clothes. And I would love to know if you have sampled Lipstick Fever yet and what your thoughts are on it. And if you like it or if you agree with me that what it smells like. If you're planning to pick it up or not or interested, let me know down below. And thank you so much for watching. If you liked my video, please don't forget to like and subscribe.